Ah yes, it's time for yet another team that I try to prove nobody has ever used before. When we did Hoenn, you guys got odd with me. You tried telling me that because Absol and Slacking were there, that someone has used this team before. That of course doesn't mean that the team has been used before. I like throwing some Pokemon on there to keep things interesting that people actually do use. Hell, I'm doing so today like I did with the red, blue, and yellow team. I think today I've got another team that on the surface you could maybe look at these 6 Pokemon and say, sure, someone might have used it once. But when you look beyond just the names and think about the circumstances that would lead to someone using a team like this, you'll know there's just no way. This time, we're going to Sinnoh, with a team you've never used in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I think this is going to be pretty good, and I look forward to getting into it. But first, today's video is sponsored by Audible. You might not have ever used this team we're going to talk about, but you're making a big mistake if you've never used Audible. If you're out of the loop, Audible is a service provided by Amazon, which has spent many years now becoming the top option in audiobooks and spoken word content. From recently released books to absolute classics, their service offers something for everyone who has a hunger for some amazing audio content. I mean, hey, even if you're just in the stuff like podcasts, well, Audible has you covered there. There are thousands of different podcasts available covering dozens of topics. Truly a never-ending treasure trove of content. You guys will want to know all about the tremendous Words Plus Music series as well, which I'd highly recommend looking into. This time, I'd love to suggest you guys the audiobook Undefeated by Steve Sheinkin. It's all about the story of the legendary football player Jim Thorpe. You'll learn about when he met Pop Warner, the time he spent at Carlisle Indian Industrial School, and the success of their football program. If you're interested in learning about the team that invented football, as well as so many other bits of content, then go over to audible.com/MysticUmbreon or text Mystic Umbreon to 500-500 and get yourself access to a free trial of Audible. Thanks again to Audible for sponsoring this video. And now, onto the team. So we'll get this team started with a Pokemon that doesn't just appear on best teams, but is actually one of the most popular Pokemon in all of Sinnoh, my boy, Starraptor. We're doing something a little different this time, where I actually start off with something everyone would use, already putting us at something of a disadvantage. The last few teams have been so out there that I wanted to try making things a little tougher this time by starting with a base that instantly makes the team more plausible. So Starly is found right at the start of the game, chilling with a bunch of Bidoof, and you have to get it to level 34 in order to achieve full Starraptor abilities. It's a pretty easy Pokemon to start the team off, and of course it's pretty good. So now I don't want to hear any more of this nonsense about me using a bunch of bad Pokemon to justify these teams never being used. With that, let's go to the moves. This is a very widely used moveset for Starraptor, and a pretty obvious one to turn to, all things considered. Brave Bird, Close Combat, Return, and Steel Wing. The Brave Bird and Close Combat combo are learned via level up, with the latter coming upon evolving, and the former at level 49. Then there's Return, a TM you'll pick up from the Veilstone Game Corner for a couple of coins. It's really no big deal, just scoop it up and make Starraptor love the living crap out of you. Then finally, Steel Wing is another TM that you'll get on Route 209 near the Lost Tower. So yeah, that's Starraptor. If you figured you might be tuning into a best team suddenly, I wouldn't blame you. This thing is damn good, and instantly makes things difficult for me with this topic. But just you wait for the next 5. So let's throw in a trait evolution next, to get back on track with Pokemon some people would just shy away from. I went with Golem today, as it's a strong Pokemon that's gotten early, which fits the bill pretty well. Naturally, while the GTS was a thing in the 4th generation, and thus made getting trait evos easier, it still wasn't as simple as it would go on to become in the 6th gen. So I figured Golem was a nice Pokemon to go with here, simple as that. You'll want to get Geodude, which you can do early on, perhaps in the Orber Gate if you'd like. It evolves into Graveler at level 25, and then you can instantly evolve it into Golem with the trade. So that's about it for that, it's moveset time. So it's got Earthquake, Stone Edge, Brick Break, and of course, Self-Destruct. Earthquake is learned at level 33. Nice and early, all things considered. It's definitely nice to have so early on. Then we have Stone Edge, which you'll be able to learn at level 49 or via TM, whichever you'd prefer to do. That TM is in Victory Road, so it would probably be around the same time that you learn it via level up anyway. Brick Break is actually in the Oreburg Gate, which we talked about a moment ago. You'll just need Rock Smash and a bike to access it. Finally, Self-Destruct is learned via level up, and that's there to be a literal nuke move. If you want to make sure you take down an opposing Pokemon easily and quick, just turn to this move and cause some pain. That's the set though. Golem is a good Pokemon, almost in the same vein as Alakazam was on the red, blue, and yellow team. It's still a trade evo, so it gets looked over. But that's what we're looking for. Next up, for all you A-Drive fans, we got ourselves a Mothim on the team. I know, Wormadam is the meme and absolutely awful, as we all know. It might have been a better fit on this team, but remember, I'm trying to avoid just going with Pokemon because they're bad for this team. Mothim definitely isn't the best, and I feel like people definitely avoid using it. There are simply better bug-type Pokemon in Sinnoh. Also, since you've got to use a Honey Tree to get Burmy to begin with, why would you settle for that when you can shake out some better Pokemon like Munchlax or Aipom? You could even find a Heracross, making Mothim a less than amazing choice for a Pokemon to use. So you get a Burmy from shaking a tree, and as long as it's a male, you go ahead and train it to level 20 for that Mothim evolution. It's got some decent 94 base special attack, so don't come at me saying it sucks that badly. So yeah, you guys get the point. Another bug flying type on one of these teams. Let's go on to the moveset. Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Psychic, and Giga Drain make up the moveset on Mothim. It's actually a pretty good one, all things considered. Bug Buzz and Air Slash are learned via level up, with the former at level 47 and the latter at 41. Psychic is learned at level 44, but you can get it at the Game Corner in Veilstone as well with your little coins. Finally, when you have Surf, you can get the Giga Drain TM on Route 209, providing Mothim with a nice healing factor. So unless you're a prominent and successful YouTuber, Mothim is probably a Pokemon that just doesn't get put on your Sinnoh team very often. I think this first half of the team definitely features some Pokemon that have the makings of a used team, but trust me, as we get into the second half, things do get a little chaotic. I think we've used enough Pokemon that aren't entirely garbage, so it's time to get a truly bad one. We need a water type, and in this case, we're going with Whiskash. Why would anyone ever choose to use this in Sinnoh? I have no idea. Yet, it's still a choice, and thus works out great on this team. You have to fish for Barboach on one of many routes using the Good Rod, and then evolve it at level 30 into Whiskash. Its stats are pretty garbage, with the exception of 110 HP, so don't expect to get all that much out of the Whiskers Pokemon when you use it. Its moveset is all that's left to talk about, so let's get to it. Now, we've got Surf, Waterfall, Earthquake, and Ice Beam as the moveset for Whiskash. It's such a good one, wasted on a Pokemon that no one would ever really want to use. Now, Surf and Waterfall are a duo of HMs. You'll get one in Celestic Town and the other from Jasmine in Sunnyshore after you get your final gym badge. Earthquake is learned at level 45, which is about the sort of level you'd expect a Pokemon to learn Earthquake. Unfortunately, not everyone can be as cool as Golem. Finally, we have Ice Beam. Get it on Route 216 or buy it at the Veilstone Game Corner. It doesn't matter which you choose, just get your hands on the move. Whiskash is awful, and it slides in this team, definitely getting us closer to this goal. Why choose Whiskash when you can use options like Gyarados, Empoleon, or Gastrodon? Why would anyone ever consider using this stupid catfish? It's almost like Whiskash is enough to justify this team, but we'll still move on with two more. Alright, let's breeze through this. What is one Pokemon that the vast majority of people, especially now, don't even bother capturing in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Why, that's Spiritomb. For many, it's too complicated to go into the underground and meet 32 other people, and thus they never consider using Spiritomb on their team. This became a lot easier to do in the remix, of course, but here for DS users like a decade and a half ago, it just wasn't the wave. And now in the modern day, it feels downright impossible. So in some ways, this is the most appropriate Pokemon to put on the team today. You have to head to the Lost Tower area, and after you've collected some souls, you'll unlock that Spiritomb and it'll join your team. Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, and Hypnosis are the moves we've got on Spiritomb today. Nasty Plot is learned at level 37, and provides a nice boost to the 92 base special attack. Then, Dark Pulse is a great stab move that takes a while to learn, coming at level 49. Thankfully, Shadow Ball is another stab move you can teach to Spiritomb, so it can put in some work while you wait to learn Dark Pulse. It's on Route 210 in the fog that you must traverse. Finally, Hypnosis is able to be heart-scaled back on at the move reminder in Pastoria City. I think Spiritomb really speaks for itself, so you guys get the point of why it's on the team. Let's just move on. Finally, we end the team with a legendary Pokemon. That's right, I decided randomly at the final moment when putting this team together to give the rub to a Zelf and put it on the team. A lot of people stay away from using legendary Pokemon in their playthroughs, especially when they're gotten so late in the game. I'm pretty sure you get a Zelf around level 50, and it's definitely the last Pokemon the team will be getting. So yeah, it's in its little cave on Lake Valor, and unlike Mesprit, it doesn't run away. Honestly, Mesprit probably would have fit the team even better considering it roams, and really you can fill in this spot with any Lake Guardian, and I feel it only helps make the team less used. That said, it's time for the final moveset of the video today. I've given Azelf a few bits of coverage, with Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard, and then finally Toxic to round it out. Who needs Stab when you have all the coverage in the world? The 3 moves of coverage are gotten in the Veilstone department store. Buy them all, and you've got this set pretty much filled out. Then on Route 212, you can get the Toxic TM, and that's it. Alright, that's the team. We've got Starraptor, Mothim, Spiritomb, Azelf, Golem, and Whiskash. A team that I'm definitely sure nobody has ever used while playing Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. I don't see why you'd ever have Whiskash on your team, quite frankly. And of course, with all the good trade evos that are in Sinnoh, you probably have no reason to use Golem either. Spiritomb is difficult to get, and Azelf is so late game, there's just no reason to add it to your team. As for Starraptor and Mothim, they're definitely more likely than any other team member to get used. Though, at the end of the day, I have to give this team a 10 out of 10 once again. I don't expect to see any of you guys commenting that you've used this team. Or, at least if you do, I highly doubt your validity. That said, Black and White are next, and I look forward to a team of only Univin Pokemon. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but for now, I'll see you guys next time. Welcome back to the outro, folks, your favorite part of the video. Thank you for enjoying another Mystic Umbreon video. We made it through the end of the 8th generation, and now we begin the long trek into late 2022 where Pokemon Scarlet and Violet await us. It's a whole new world we'll live in, but we still gotta catch them all. However, there's still a ton of videos to do and experiences to have until then. If you're interested in more Mystic content, check out my TikTok and the Mystic Umbreon Shorts YouTube channel. If we get the 10k followers on TikTok, I'll be doing a viewer's choice video. If you like Genshin Impact, check out my Genshin channel Tebachinary. So if you all enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.